Hello and welcome back to No Man's Sky. I just wanted to do a quick video to go through a new feature that they've added, which is supercharged slots. So basically they'll be randomized in each of your tech inventories. I've got two by the looks of it in my my exosuit inventory here. It does mean that the best tech layouts that I've put up might need some slight editing, based by you, based on where your supercharged slots are. However, if we look there, we've got, as it currently is, 239, 20, 13 and 40. If I move it into that supercharged slot, 299, 50, 31 and 75. That's quite the boost. If I go to this one, you can see I've jumped from essentially the same as this, 10, 10, 10, 10 to 37, 37, 37, 38. Okay, so it's one heck of a boost. So yeah, absolutely, whatever your best module is in each little setup, so this bit's hazard tech, whatever your best hazard tech is, put it in your supercharged slot. If your supercharged slot is on your health bit, find your best health module and put that on there. You can adjust the layouts accordingly. So if, for example, the supercharged slot was here where it is, there you go. So there's more than, I knew there were more than two. Right, so that's a supercharged slot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move one of my X class ones into it. Alright, that's made a big jump. Is that my best one? Let's just make sure it's my best one first. 75 and 109. 75, 109. They're all about the same. Okay, so, and then I'm going to move my life support into the one that isn't supercharged. Okay. Now, the supercharged slots get this little purple background, but not all the icons show it. So you can see the X-Class health module here, because it's so big, like the actual icon within our slot is so big you can't really see the purple in the background. So don't just rely on that. Actually go over each of them to see whether there's a supercharged element in any of them, because I missed that one, to be fair, before I started recording my video. It's not just in your exosuit either, it is also in your ships and your tools. This is coming with patch 4.05, by the way, so don't panic if you're not seeing it yet. That's just because I'm in experimental branch in Steam, so I'm seeing it a little bit earlier than most of you will, but not by much. I'm sure you'll all get that patch in a couple of days' time. Was that supercharged? No. Okay, so let's move on to our starship. Right, I can already see that that slot is getting supercharged. Now that is a complete waste having my null figurine there. So I'm going to move you out of the way for a second. Just going to check that there are no other supercharged ones in these other slots. Like I say, some of them are intensely obvious because of the purple background, and others not so much. Right, there's one. Right, now I've got that on my actual pulse engine. That's challenging because I don't know how effective the pulse engine itself is. I'm going to move it out of the way because I can see for absolute certain what the stats are on the others. You're supercharged as well. Great. And you. Okay, right, so ideally I think I want my X class there. You're only giving me 38 maneuverability. What can the rest of you do? Not a whole lot more, to be fair. So, right, but if they're both right, okay, I think I've got this. Let's do. Right, then we put the actual tech back in there, and decide between these two which one's better. Ah, no, because now that's not boosting it. Oh, actually my Vespa sail would certainly do with the boost. See, this has made everything very complicated now. Right, let's put... I've already messed this up. So that needs to go in... Right, so your 11 manoeuvrability added to that. 30 pulse strike power. I could do with you having more. Oh, yeah, you're getting the adjacency from that anyway. Okay, so you're getting 3. You're getting 3. Although, yeah, I think. Oh no, because you're wasting that slot probably. Okay. Again, I'll have to test this in depth to see what the different layouts do to it. But for the purposes of this video, let's leave that bit at that. Okay, so I don't want to bore you to death. Right, okay, this is a bit annoying. So what I might do, what could do with a boost that I could fit in there? Could I potentially move that up? Yeah, not really, because then I'd have to move that out of the way. Boosted in there. It's going to have to be my rockets, isn't it? A bit annoying because that seems a bit of a waste. Because rockets are already powerful enough, you know. But see, they've clearly added this to get us really, really thinking. And so that all of our layouts don't end up being the exact same as the best tech layouts that I've continuously posted online. I think they've pretty much just added this feature to piss me off, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, okay, so that'll do for that. Let's look at our multi-tool. Right, I can see them all over the place. Right, my incinerator's supercharged. I'm fine with that. Shell greases, reload time 32. I think I would rather supercharge my resources mined, so if I can switch these around. I still need my plaza resonating next to my thing. So I'm still getting boosted the same. No, not really. Backwards. Place you back in there. Alright, so now you're getting a really decent boost on the resources mined. Of course, I could have chosen to upside down this whole thing so that I had one of these X classes boosted. Right, you're the bulkcaster SM. Fire rate, clip size, and tiny bit of damage. Feel like one of those X classes would be better off there. Let's have a look. Yeah. I suppose. that is completely wasted, so I need to move something. Let's try getting these three out of the way for a second and moving the whole thing over. That's going to end up with a mass accelerator in there if I do it that way, which I don't really want. So I'm going to have to do a full switch here, so you're going to remain in the middle. You're going to go upwards, you're going to come downwards, and then you two need to switch positions. So we've mirror imaged it. That's still surrounding the Blaze Javelin. Yep, good. Okay, any more super powered slots up there? No, so these can come back up. I mean, I'm not sure about that incinerator being there, to be honest. I'm getting the most out of that. Okay, yeah, I think that's that inventory nice and done. I'm going to have to call in my freighter. Oh. Oh, come on, let me install. Don't make me go up to my freighter to do it. Come on. Just because I uninstalled the thing very temporarily. Where's my ship? What are you doing down there? Oh, you're on that one. This is just my little area that I use for taking photos and stuff when I need complete darkness, for example. So if I come in here, I'll let that go. So let's say, for example, at the moment I am trying to work on the, let's do the stasis device one, trying to work on screenshotting the vast amount of yeah, crafting trees for all the crafted products. Unfortunately, it's very complicated on some of them, like this, where you literally have to screenshot each individual bit at a time, and you need to be doing it from the right menu. So from here, this menu, it should have been showing it. I think it's going straight for them because I've got them. Yeah, it's very complicated and it's time consuming, but I'm working on it. Anyway, I'm getting off track. These, by the way, are some new things that have been added that I think might be part of the expedition coming up. I know they're all presenting as construction units, but they're not. There's one for science, one for weapons, one for farming, one for X-craft, one for ships, and one for builders. Builders. So I think they're either going to have something to do with the expanding the base mission, story mission, or they're going to have something to do with the upcoming expedition. But I think it's probably going to be that there'll be individual units like the construction research unit, but for unlocking those specific techs, so that you could build them all at your base rather than relying on the anomaly. That's my guess, but you know, my guess could be very, very wrong. Never know with this game. You think they're going to do one thing, they think they're going to do one thing quite often, and then do something slightly different, like the rocket locker that's since become the trade rocket. Like that's, you know, they were working on one thing and then it wasn't really working the way they wanted it to, so they've used it instead in a slightly different way that we all love. So the fact that you can now shovel your extra crap into a rocket and fire it off and it sells you stuff, that's really handy. It's not quite what they were trying to do to begin with, but it has evolved, and that happens with a lot of their systems while they're playing around with what they can do. So I don't think I really needed to actually come up to the base, but whatever. Right, so freighter. Oh, I've got to do my exocraft as well, haven't I? I'll do that while I'm up here. I do wish they'd sort this like gap out, you know, allow us to. What's missing from there? Oh yeah, the packaged. Right, so let's install that back in. Right, I'm looking for anything that is supercharged. It seems to me like the supercharged slots are only in the first 3 lines somewhere. Right, scientific expedition. Right, so they're all on that side, which is a tidbit annoying. And I suppose we can swap these round. Have I'm just thinking. 3, 5 them on the end. That will boost that one, which would be very nice. Or that one, which would also be very nice. 250. Oh, I could put the 800 one in the middle there. That would be brilliant. And then what's the best one of the? And then the 800 one. That yes, I've got it. Okay, so. So we want to move. What to do that for? Oh, that was also a. Okay, didn't even realise that one was being boosted. This is my 800, which is now going to become 1,000. Okay, that wasn't as boosted as I hoped it would be, but that's fine. Now there's more over it. Okay, you're getting boosted to 1,000 as well from previously being 800. Okay. You guys boost the hyperdrive as well. Yeah, you are my spare ones, aren't you? Let's put them in last. Right, fuel efficiency I'm already fine on. Honestly, I don't think the rest are going to matter that much. Don't really need to boost any of the things, so I'm going to install my hyperdrives there. Oh, do you know what? I don't like the symmetry though, so do you know what? I don't. It's not going to let me now. I will probably play around with this a bit more. Which one do I want to boost? Combat, I guess. Yes, it's kind of messed with the symmetry of my design, but whatever. I don't really like that there's. These are separated from those now. I'll put these extra ones back in there when it will allow me to. i.e. save editor probably, because these are just these three are copies of that one, I think. No, what are they real? Yeah, have that one, seeing as it's one of the better ones. Done the same down here, just in my extra slots, just to boost my hyperdrive to ridiculous amounts. Yeah, I'm cheating a little bit, but whatever. Right, okay, so let's go find my Exacraft. I was going to keep this short and sweet, but whatever. Oh well. These are going to be stupidly complicated now, aren't they? Right, Pilgrim. Right. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. And you boosted that. Is there anything specific I actually really want boosted on these? Not really, to be honest. As long as I'm not wasting boosts with stuff that doesn't get boosted, like the... What the heck? Alright, get out then. Oh dear. Oh dear. That went well. Now I'm stuck in the wall. Ugh. I'm right in the ceiling. Can I get back in and out again? Is that going to help? Get out. Oh, come on. There we go. Good fix. Right, so you're getting out again. This is scary. I didn't really think through putting these Exacraft here, did I? Okay, so you're getting boosted, what, scan range? I'll grip and get a grip. Fuel usage. Yeah, do you know what? That's fine, whatever. This one should be interesting. Right, see, there's lots of space getting wasted here. Okay, so... Yeah... okay... I'm getting boosted there. Don't know if that achieves anything really. Not really, apart from annoying me for the layout. I guess that one's just going to have to be wasted because I've got nothing I can install. You don't do anything other than... You'll just refuel. Would that make it refuel quicker? Who knows? For God's sake. Thank you. No, I got back out again. Let me out. Let me out. I'm going to do something about this in a minute. Has my game frozen? What's happening now? Unbelievable. Okay, I don't know what's happened, but my game is clearly not playing along with me today. I have noticed that whenever I start the filming software, it does seem to very much affect my No Man's Sky game. It's very annoying because other games I can just record straight through my controller basically. I could just press the I'm on PC, but I just press my middle button on what is essentially an Xbox controller for PC, and it allows me to record on any game except for No Man's Sky. And it used to let me record it on this, but I think it was the Frontiers update happened, and then all of a sudden I couldn't do it anymore. It's very annoying. Okay, well the game has clearly crashed, so I am going to stop the video there, but you get the point of these new Supercharged modules. I hope this video was helpful and didn't drag on too long, although I think it did. I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, now my Windows won't even work either. Grand.